Alright, this book review is for Artifice, the Silver Ships Book 12. And obviously this is the 12th book in the Silver Ship series, which has to do with spacefaring society being invaded and response to that. So, let's see. Book jacket says, the great spheres and probes of Artifice, humankind's enemy, haunt every inhabited world near and far. The Omnians' long and arduous search for Artifice has ended. They've located Artifice's lair in the Talus system. The sentient digital entity rules a vast swath of worlds known as the Federacy. Through ruthless intimidation, its insidious programs are embedded in every race's digital systems, warships, shuttles, stations, domes, comm platforms, and power plant. One misstep by a race could see its citizens exterminated in vast numbers. The survivors, if there were any, would be thrown back to the days before spaceflight. Artifice has had millennia to secure its base. Powerful battleship fleets guard the system's periphery and the approaches above and below the entity's planet, Toro. Probes surround the system and warn of unauthorized encroachment, and Artifice has control of the planet's army of bots. The Omnian Expeditionary Fleet, led by Alex Racine, desperately needs allies in order to defeat or circumvent Artifice's defensive measures. The Omnians are curious about the fleet of black hull battleships, which bear a resemblance to Artifice's probes and guard the Talus system. The Sades, the Omnians' digital friends, believe that the sentients aboard the Black Fleet and Artifice share a common history. Whether or not the Omnians can gather allies, they don't intend to abandon their goal and return to Omnia. They mean to capture or destroy the entity Artifice or die trying. So, yeah, this is the culmination of this arc of the story. It's 12th in the series, and I mean the first couple books in the series were amazing, and the continuation has been, I mean, they're good, but they're not as great as the first ones were, and maybe that's just my own personal bias because I've you've already had the great character development, so there's not as much suspense or surprise for the reader. Things kind of go pretty much how you expect them to. Alex, the main character, his almost superhuman kind of abilities continue the way they are. There is some space battles where there's a lot of casualties, and it's almost I got the feeling it was almost like glossed over. Because the emotional impact that should have been there wasn't there, in my opinion. But worth reading if you like the series. I would not say this is the strongest of the series, though.